Last week, we talked about the 2023 real estate market and all of the highs, lows, good, bad, and the ugly of it. So make sure you go check that out. But this week, we're going to talk about my top 4 predictions for 2024. But before we get into the predictions, a huge thank you to Kimsey Evans Real Estate for letting us tour this home and feature this beautiful home at 143 North Smallwood Place. Now, let's get into it. Number 1, there will be more transactions in 2024 than there were in 2023. Why is that? Because in 2023, when interest rates were already super high and getting higher and higher, transaction count started to taper off. Mortgage applications started to taper off. Now that people are more accustomed to this, and now that there's a lot of rumors flying around that rates may come down a little bit because it's an election year, we might see more transactions in 2024. So be ready for that. On the note of it being an election year, historically, during election years, we've seen interest rates drop anywhere from 1 to 1.5%, which would put us in a really sweet spot as far as where the interest rates are compared to where they were during COVID and compared to where they were in 2023 at their high. So if you are thinking about buying or selling, be on the lookout for that, be ready for that. Make sure you're pre-approved, make sure you've got your proof of funds ready, and make sure you've got the right agent helping you. Now that leads me into prediction number 2. There will be a lot more buyers that are ready to buy in 2024 because a lot of economists say that every 1% that interest rates come down, there will be 5 million new buyers. Think about all of the people who are sitting on the sidelines right now waiting because it was okay, the payment when it was 4% or 5%, but once rates got to 8%, that payment was unbearable. Whether you could afford it or not, you couldn't fathom paying 8% on a house. Now that they're gonna be coming down, allegedly, hopefully, maybe, now that they will be down in 2024, or at least at a more normal rate, there will be millions and millions more buyers, which will drive a lot more competition. So prediction number 3 is shifting a little more towards the agent world. And what we're noticing is a lot more solo agents, independent brokerages, local brokerages merging or transitioning into larger global firms. A lot of people are starting to realize in the agent world that they need more horsepower. They need more access. They need more people who they can mastermind with and people who they can try and sell houses to. Maybe there's agents in other cities that have buyers that are moving to Charlotte. And I'd like to make sure that I can get my listings in front of all of those brokers. I want to make sure that if there's an agent in San Diego who's got a great idea to sell houses that have been sitting on the market for 100 days and more, I want to know what they're thinking about and how they're doing it. I want to know what they're doing to grow their business. And so that's why a lot of these local brokerages are now merging with bigger brokerages, or that's why some of these individual agents are beginning to affiliate with firms like eXp, because sure, there's a lot of incentives to being there, but to me, the biggest incentive to being at a firm like eXp is being aligned with agents who have to grow, being aligned with brokers who are selling a lot of houses and who are always staying at the forefront of the market when it comes to technology and helping their buyers and sellers. The 4th and final prediction of 2024, sticking in the agent world, for all of you agents out there, video is more important now or this year than it ever has been. A lot more agents are doing video. The space is becoming a lot more crowded, but you have to do that in order to stay in front of buyers and sellers. If you're representing a seller, doing a walkthrough video is huge. It's so important to be able to give access and exposure to that listing. If you're representing buyers, maybe you put a video together on what to expect in the buying process. There's so many ways that you can make your business more efficient by using video or make it bigger by using video. So if you're not doing video and you're an agent, you need to. You need to find a video production company that is near where you're doing business. For me in Charlotte, it's Roosterfish Media. I've been working with them for 3.5 years, now coming on 4 years. And they have helped me grow my business, and I can directly relate certain business and certain sales to using video. So if you're an agent, make sure you're getting into video, make sure you're hiring a company that can help you, or at least posting videos. For me, I love working with Roosterfish Media. I will continue to work with Roosterfish Media because I know how important video is. I know how important it is for me. I know how important it is for my buyers, and I know how important it is for my sellers. So if you're buying or selling, feel free to reach out. That's why I'm using these videos. That's why I guarantee I have a video that will benefit you, that you can get some value from. I've posted almost 90 videos in the last 4 years. So there has to be something that will make sense for you. Feel free to reach out to me, whether you're an agent, whether you're a buyer or seller. I would love to work with you. I would love to help you out. I am here to help. I am here to serve. If you're an agent looking to grow your business, maybe EXP is a fit, maybe it's not. 2024 could be a great year to at least see if it makes sense. If you're a buyer or seller, with the way interest rates are going, the way the market's going to be going, with the election year coming up, maybe it makes sense to buy or sell a home that year. Maybe it doesn't, and that's okay, but you won't know unless you reach out and we can have a conversation. So to wrap a bow on this whole 2024 prediction, things might get a little crazy this year. That's my prediction. Be ready for a pretty wild year because I think that it's going to get very busy. And if you have any opinions, thoughts, or questions, feel free to reach out. Be sure to like and subscribe on YouTube and get ready for some fun video this year.